Hi Riffologists, I'm Dan and this is Rockology. In the Riffology series we'll be looking through a series of short technical studies dealing with popular and influential guitar riffs. That being said, I'm happy to hear from you about what you would like to hear and learn. If you have some good ideas for guitar riff studies, please subscribe and leave a comment below. In today's video we're looking at a riff that has at times been the most popular guitar riff I've been asked to teach, and that is Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. However, this time we're going to play it a little bit differently. We're going to use Natural Harmonics. Back in the early 90s when I used to play a cover of this song, a friend of mine and we realised that we could play some of the notes as harmonics, and pretty soon after that we had the whole riff worked out as a Natural Harmonics riff. We called it Sweet Harmonics. Anyway, it sounded cool, even if it wasn't always the most practical way to perform it. So it's a riff to use when studying natural harmonics is a great way to learn them. I believe Slash himself admitted that he originally composed the Sweet Child of Mine riff as a warm-up exercise before it actually even became a song. So let's have a look at Sweet Harmonics. Okay guys, the next section is a technical section discussing harmonics, what they are, and how they work on the guitar. If you're not really interested in the technical side of things, just skip to the next chapter where we start talking about how to play this particular piece. But if you're happy to have a little bit of a listen, stick around. So to start this lesson we need to have a quick chat about harmonics and what they are. Harmonics occur every time you play a guitar string, any note on the guitar. And what I mean by this is when you play a string there's always more than one note or pitch being played. And these notes are the fundamental, or the most audible sound of the string, which is the expected sound of the string's length, and the less audible overtones. When we play the fifth string open, or the A string, we expect to hear the A2 note, and the overtones may include A3, the octave above, and maybe even E, an octave and a perfect fifth above. But in this case, in most cases you won't hear these notes, they're less audible. A harmonic on a guitar occurs when the overtone becomes louder than the fundamental. So for example, if you lightly interrupt the fifth string's vibration above the 12th fret, so without fretting a note, which will produce the overtone A3, the octave above rather than the A2, which is the expected fundamental of the string open. If you, in the same way, lightly interrupt the fifth string's vibration above the 5th fret without fretting a note, you'll produce the overtone A4, which is 2 octaves above the fundamental A2. So we have the A string fundamental, A2, the A string harmonic on the 12th fret, A3, and the A string harmonic on the 5th fret, A4. If we take a quick look at the physics of harmonics, we will find that it's all about the string length. If you've ever taken the time to observe what happens when you fret a note, you will have found as you fret the notes from fret 1, moving up to fret 2 and 3, all the way up to 12 and on past that, you'll see and you'll notice that the string length or vibration is getting shorter. the string is also getting tighter, the vibration is getting faster and smaller, and the pitch of the note is getting higher. So harmonics change pitch by creating nodes that divide the length of the vibration of the string. So when you are playing the harmonic on the 12th fret of the guitar, you're dividing the string into half its length. So this half length doubles the frequency, creating a pitch which is 1 octave higher. When you play the harmonic on the 5th fret, you're subdividing the string into a quarter of its length, which doubles the frequency again on top of that. A note that's fretted on the 5th fret will only divide the string length to 3/4 of its original length, so that won't create an octave. So on the A string, or the 5th string, the 5th fret is D, and that's our expected fundamental. It's only a major third above the fundamental of the string open, and D is what we really expect to hear on that note. Harmonics that occur naturally along the string length without fretting a note or pinching it with the picking hand are generally called natural harmonics on the guitar. As well as natural harmonics, there are techniques to create artificial harmonics. So we have natural harmonics, artificial harmonics, and pinch harmonics. In this particular song, we're only dealing with natural harmonics. So I hope that explanation is not too muddy. Let's move on to the next study. Okay guys, so let's have a little look at the music here. You'll notice that the tablature is written a little bit differently to the original riff, and that's because we're looking for the natural harmonic positions for each of the notes that match up to our riff. The diamond shape around each note is actually the indication that we're playing natural harmonics. You'll also notice that underneath the music, the suggested finger positions, finger use is written, so pinky, first finger, and third finger here. And also you'll notice some suggested picking directions. As I said, they're suggestions. They're similar to the way you would play the original riff as well. You might find it easy to use slightly different finger numbers and to pick in a different way to achieve each note. I'm sort of working with almost a economy picking style there, which is picking towards the next note with each pick. So the next question you might have is, how do I play a harmonic? Basically, the harmonic is achieved by interrupting the vibration of the string, and it's not actually in the space where you put your finger, it's actually directly over the fret itself, so in line with the fret. So the first harmonic that we play is here on the 12th fret of the 4th string, and we can use our pinky for that. And you'll notice that we achieve that not by pressing the string in, but just by lightly touching the string and interrupting its vibration. The second note is played on the 3rd string 7th fret, and the next note is played on the 4th string 7th fret, followed by the 3rd string 12th fret, and then the 3rd string 5th fret, 4th string 5th fret, and then we're going to go to the 2nd string 7th fret and the 3rd string 7th fret. Now all that happens, and it's the same in the riff when Slash plays it, is the first note is the note that changes. All the other notes stay the same, so the changing melody actually happens on the first note of each bar. So we have the 12th fret on the 4th string, followed by the 7th fret on the 5th string, then the 12th fret on the 3rd string, then we return to the 12th fret on the 4th string. Our finger use, finger 4, finger 1, finger 4, then finger 1, and finger 3. Okay, and we play that twice. Okay, the turnaround at the end of the introduction goes as follows. So that is string 1 fret 12, string 4 fret 7, string 4 fret 5, string 4 fret 7, string 1 fret 12, string 4 fret 7, string 2 fret 7, string 4 fret 7, string 3 fret 5, string 4 fret 7, string 2 fret 7, string 4 fret 7, string 1 fret 12, string 4 fret 7, string 3 fret 7, ending on string 4 fret 7.